This time I haven't even started preparing for CLC meet. Only 2 weeks are left. I have to write the comedy script. I have to write the content for culture MCs. I have to prepare my speech also. Oh my God. You know what? I have been so busy with my book. Editing, re-editing. There is so much of work. Oh my God, my book will be published. I'm so excited about it. I'll get it launched in Marathon. Marathon. The very word sounds so burdensome. There is so much of preparation required. Practice for competitions, rehearsals for the cultural program. Even the place for rehearsals has to be organized. I can hold it in my new house. I can hold the rehearsals in my new house in 114 Mohali. Oh, that's my dream house. Have you seen? From CLC to my book, to Marathon, to my new house. Did you notice any logic in this continuous chattering of my mind? Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen an insane person talking to himself all the time? Who says we are sane when the gramophone is playing constantly within our mind? The same old cassette is being run over and over again, enacting some distant past incident or projecting a future vision. We look before and after and pine for what is not. You know, every thought that enters our mind takes energy from our body. And the rate at which we are constantly attacked by our thoughts reveals the amount of energy we drain in thinking. With so much of noise pollution in our mind, how can we reach the voice of the spirit, the treasure within? There is an interesting story which I would like to share with you. Once a beggar was sitting by the side of the road. One day, a stranger passed by. "Give me some change," mumbled the beggar. No, I don't have anything to give you," said the stranger. "But what is it you're sitting on?" "Oh, it's an old rusted box. I've been sitting on it for the last 30 years and I've been begging." The beggar said, "But open it." The stranger insisted. With difficulty he was able to open the lid. With amazement and astonishment he saw that the box was full of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, each one of us has a box of gold within us. But don't we behave like beggars? Please talk to me nicely. Please love me. These are the signs of a beggar. You know, suppose somebody says something rude to you. Ego will instantly create panic. "You fool, he's saying such unreasonable things to you and you are not answering. Don't you have any self-esteem? Kill him with the lash of your tongue." Mind will add fuel to the fire by declaring the state of emergency. And you are up in armor, attacking, defending, or withdrawing. These are the 3 different ways in which we react to our life situations. First is attacking. If the other person has heard 5 abuses on me, I will return 10. Defending. I try to explain to the other person, no, I didn't mean that. You misunderstood me. And then withdrawing. Suppose the other person is my boss, so I can't answer back. What will I do? I'll bring the whole situation home, and at home while cooking, cleaning, looking after my children, where is my mind in the office? I recollect the same incident over and over again. And while this recapitulation process is going on, what am I undergoing? The emotions of pain, anger, agony, spitefulness, and envy. Each negative emotion that we undergo gets lodged in our body as chemical deposit. And when these toxins outweigh the power of our immune system to fight with them, they appear as ulcers, blocked arteries, diabetes, and endless ailments. We treat them symptomatically with drugs, surgery, or whatever the medical experts recommend. But alas, we dilute the root, the origin, which is our mind. See, we all have built a strong wall of resistance within us, which gets constantly and painfully hit by unpleasant situations and rude comments. When you throw a ball on a wall, it bounces back. But suppose there is no wall, what will happen? Everything will pass through you. It is as if nobody is there any longer to get hurt. The purpose of that person is to hurt you. But if you refuse to get hurt, that person loses his power. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to know how to remove this wall of resistance? I'll give you a powerful mantra. Totally surrender yourself to the present moment. This is the most powerful moment in my life. When I'm present in this moment, my mind is not cluttered with thoughts. There is no shunting between the past and the future, but total presence in the now. I explained it with the help of a beautiful story. Once, a father was really concerned about his son, 20-year-old son, who was neither studying nor working, but was simply whiling away his time. So father took him to a guru. Guruji told him to leave his son with him for a few days. Guruji told him to sit in a room. He was offered proper breakfast, lunch, everything. But several times during the day, Guruji would tiptoe from behind and would hit him very hard with a stick. The poor fellow was caught unaware whenever Guruji came. But if he came to know about the entry of the Guru and he stood up, Guruji would go away without hitting him. Then that boy practiced staying in the present. And ultimately he became so alert that even in his sleep he could make out the entry of the Guru. Then Guruji called his father and told him, you can take your son, his training is over. What did he learn? To stay in the present moment. There is a novel by Aldous Huxley. The novel is Island. It tells the story of a person who is shipwrecked on a remote island which is cut off from the rest of the world. Now this man notices that there are colorful parrots perched on different branches of the trees. They seem to be croaking up. What? Attention here and now. Attention here and now. The islanders had taught them those words to be constantly reminded to stay in the present. Now you will ask, but how to stay in the present? This question you might ask. So I'll give you an instant formula. This is the age of instant formulas. Totally stay in whatever routine activity you are doing. Pay fullest attention. This is minute to minute tapasya. You have to be alert every single minute. Now let's take a simple act of chopping vegetables. This simple act, you know what? When we do something, जब जो काम हम कर रहे हैं, उसमें हम पूरी तरह से घुस जाते हैं और पूरी तरह से पूरा ध्यान लगा के करते हैं, वो हमें इतनी हैप्पीनेस देता है कि बड़े से बड़ा अवार्ड भी नहीं दे सकता. So let's take up this simple act of chopping vegetables. This will satiate, this will satisfy all my 5 senses. Let's visualize vegetables, colorful vegetables, beetroot, brinjal, beans, capsicum, spinach, and potatoes. कौन सी सेंस मेरी सेटिस्फाई हुई? सेंस ऑफ साइट. Now I'm chopping, tuck, tuck, tuck. On the chopping board, have you heard that sound? It's very rhythmical. अब मेरी कौन सी सेंस सेटिस्फाई हुई? Hearing. My mouth starts watering, seeing those fresh vegetables. कौन सी सेंस? टेस्ट. उनका फील कितना अच्छा होता है. कौन सी सेंस? टच. उनका एरोमा सोचिए, कितनी अच्छी खुशबू होती है. कौन सी फ्रेश वेजिटेबल्स? तो सेंस ऑफ स्मेल. So this simple act will satiate all my 5 senses. It can be transformed into sadhana if I do it with full attention. लेकिन अगर वेजिटेबल्स काटते हुए मेरा ध्यान कहीं और है कि कल मेरे बॉस ने मेरी इंसल्ट कर दी, वो भी सबके सामने, तो मैं कहीं हूँ, वेजिटेबल्स कहीं है, और हो सकता है मैं अपनी उंगली भी काट दूँ. So this intense awareness and tremendous consciousness of the present moment has the power to rejuvenate and heal our body at the cellular level. When we tap into this higher consciousness within us, we ascend to the realm of unconditional love, wisdom, strength, health, and prosperity. Then there are no obstacles, only opportunities. There is unfathomable sense of love. Within that love there is peace, and within that peace there is joy. And at the innermost core, there is that sacred, immeasurable power to achieve anything and everything we intend. Thank you.